The engineers at Ford took the Ranger through a series of 4 real-world tests, pushing it to its limits of torque, water, heat, and strength, proving it is tough done smarter. This is the science of tough. The Ranger is built to take on a wide variety of real-world conditions, from tough terrains to real deep water. And to prove that, the Ford engineers are here at this test facility to show how the Ranger's smart design delivers best-in-class wading capabilities.
Today we're going to take the Ranger through 200 millimetres of water at high speed. Then we're going to take the water level up to 800, which is best-in-class performance.
On our first round, the depth is not the only challenge.
200 doesn't sound like a lot of water, but at that speed, it's going to be like a hydraulic hammer.
Hitting unseen floodwater at 25 kilometers per hour could destabilize driving dynamics and seriously damage another vehicle. That's why the front end of the Ranger was designed to disperse the force of the water, keeping the wheels on the ground and the driver in control.
All of the seals are still good. We've done our checks, everything's passed.
That's the common water depth vehicles were built for. But the Ranger was designed for the extreme.
Above this guard is where we've actually got the air intake. This is what makes this car breathe. This has been designed to give Ranger 800mm best-in-class water wading capability. The alternator was brought up. We've moved electrical components high up in the engine bay again. It's been designed to be tough.
The Ranger's smart aerodynamics work like a ship's hull, forming a bow wave that spreads the water away from the air intake as the truck cruises.
With a Ranger, we only call it a pass if we can do it with 1 ton in the back. The full capability of the Ranger at max payload.
It's sitting lower, but it's still doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing.
As the sun begins to set, the engineers could be calling it a day, but they're not quite satisfied.
I'd like to try one thing else. I'd like to, if we could, back it in and let it idle in the water for an hour. That's something that we've never done before.
Once again, the Ranger slips into the depth no other truck can survive. But this time, for more than just a crossing.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is nuts. We've got all sealed connectors that are watertight. We don't want water getting in there, otherwise there'll be pistons everywhere. The fog lamps would have been sitting down at the bottom there. High intensity, still working. This is just tough done smarter.
The Ranger's elevated air intake keeps the engine idling normal, proving to be ready for any kind of wading situation.
That's 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah, it's amazing.
Our engineers think ahead and go beyond your needs. So when it comes to the real world with its real rivers, real currents, and real obstacles, nothing surprises you. That's what we like to call tough done smarter.
The Ford Ranger takes me virtually wherever I want to go. It has a train management system with 4 different drive modes. Trail control can handle the throttle and brakes while I focus on navigating my line. The Ranger has best-in-class torque and payload, and it can tow a max of 7,500 pounds. The Ranger really does it all for me.
You might be interested to know that your truck may come equipped with an integrated electronic trailer brake controller, or TBC, that can help make braking with a trailer attached smooth and effective. Let me tell you about it. The trailer brake controller automatically applies the trailer brakes when the tow vehicle's brakes are pressed. The TBC control is located on your center console, here. It has a manual slide control lever that apply the trailer's electric brakes independently of the tow vehicle, and a plus and minus gain adjust button. Pressing either of them adjusts how much or how little power the TBC sends to your trailer's brakes. If you press and hold the button, you can raise or lower the gain setting continuously. Still with me? Great, then let's move on. In order to see what the TBC is telling you, you'll want to have the towing screen up on your 8-inch productivity screen. To get there, use the 5-way switch on your steering wheel, scroll to the right to the towing tab, select towing status, and hit OK. Then you'll see the gain setting screen. This is what we talked about earlier. And a progress bar that lights up to show you the amount of power going to the trailer brakes when your foot is on the brake pedal. Unless a trailer is connected, the display will read "No trailer detected." When connecting a trailer, you can follow a connection checklist to ensure nothing's been missed. To do so, from the towing menu, scroll down to Connection Checklist. Then choose type of trailer, conventional, fifth wheel, or gooseneck, and it will walk you through the connection process to remind you of the necessary steps. Press OK to confirm. Oh, one more thing. If at any time you lose an electrical connection to the trailer, you'll see a warning message in the instrument cluster and hear an audible alert. Any questions? Go to FordOwner.com.
Which 4x4 mode should I use when I'm towing my boat?
When should I use four-wheel drive?
Your 4x4 vehicle will have either an available electronic shift on the fly or ESOF system, or an available 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system that allows you to select different 4x4 modes depending on your driving conditions. ESOF gives you 2-high mode, which is good for normal on-road driving, enhanced efficiency, and a smooth drive. 4-high mode, which should only be used in off-road or slippery winter conditions like snow, ice, and shallow sand. And 4-low mode, which gives you extra power at reduced speed for climbing hills, driving in or going through deep sand, rock crawling, or pulling a boat out of water. The 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system gives you 2-high, 4-high, and 4-low modes, as well as 4-automatic mode, which automatically determines the driving conditions and provides power to the front and rear tires as needed to not only control wheel slip if it occurs, but to help prevent it in the first place. It's good for everyday driving and is especially useful on wet surfaces, snow, or gravel. Regardless of which system you have, you can change 4x4 modes using the switch on your center console to the right of your steering wheel. Still with me? Then let's talk about how to shift between modes and what you'll see in each of them. With either 4x4 system, you can shift between 2-high, 4-high, or 4-automatic at a standstill or at any speed. When you do, you may see a 4x4 shift in progress message in your message center. If you've shifted into 4H, you'll see 4x4 high illuminated in your cluster. If you've shifted into 4A, you'll see 4x4 auto illuminated. And if you've shifted into 2H, 4x2 will be temporarily illuminated. And remember, when shifting to and from 4-low mode, slow down to 3 miles an hour or less and shift into neutral. You'll get a shift in progress message when you do. If at any time you see a shift delayed pull forward message during your shift, it means that there's a block in your 4x4 system. If this happens, shift into a forward gear, like drive. Move your vehicle forward a few feet to alleviate the block, then put your vehicle into neutral. On occasion, you may also hear noises when you shift into one of the 4x4 modes. And while these noises do not mean you're doing damage to your vehicle, you can get a smoother shift between modes by easing off the gas pedal while the shift in progress message is displayed in the instrument cluster. Keep in mind, your vehicle may have something called electronic locking rear differential. It locks the rear differential, forcing both rear wheels to spin at the same speed for improved traction, and is designed to use in off-road situations, like when you're going to be driving in mud, snow, or rocks for an extended period of time. To use electronic locking rear differential, just select the mode you want to be in, then pull the knob out or rotate it on 4x2 systems to set it. An icon will appear in your cluster letting you know that your rear differential is locked. You'll need to be driving below 20 miles an hour for the system to engage, unless you're in 4-low mode. And once you exceed 25 miles an hour, the system will automatically disengage. Any questions? Go to FordOwner.com.
The all-new Ford 2.0 EcoBlue, a new generation of clean, high-performance diesel engines. Building on the industry-leading award-winning EcoBoost petrol engines, innovative technologies ensure that the new EcoBlue diesel delivers the combined benefits of high performance, low fuel consumption, and a more refined driving experience. Starting with a clean sheet of paper, Ford engineers have developed an all-new 4-cylinder diesel architecture with a special focus on minimizing friction. The design of the crankshaft with 10mm offset to the piston reduces side loads under firing pressure to significantly reduce friction. A low-friction, maintenance-free belt-in oil drive belt design mirrors the award-winning 1.0 EcoBoost petrol engine and provides robust drive for the oil pump, as well as the optimized camshaft modules and fuel pump. The 2000 bar high-pressure fuel pump with high-efficiency gear drive delivers instant fuel pressure to the piezo-electric centrally positioned 8-hole injectors. Precisely controlled fuel volumes are sprayed into the special-shaped combustion chambers. To maximize efficiency, an innovative intake system ensures that airflow is evenly balanced in each of the 4 cylinders. It works with a clockwise swirl in cylinders 1 and 2 and a counterclockwise swirl in cylinders 3 and 4. This unique design, called mirror swirl, optimizes the burning process for higher torque, lower emissions, and reduced fuel consumption. With this, the new Transit Custom reaches improvements of up to 13% in fuel economy compared to the outgoing engine. The cylinder head features a sealed camshaft module that helps to reduce friction, weight, and engine size, as well as aiding manufacturing quality. A new compact low-inertia turbocharger reaches 245,000 RPM and is equipped with a special low-friction bearing. The optimized turbo design delivers increased low-end torque for better drivability. The engine has a specially reinforced structure for maximum strength and stiffness, and to help minimize engine noise. The aluminium ladder frame below the engine block reduces vibrations. Noise dampening cover on the intake system eliminate high frequencies, and a special tailored multi-layer shield on the front of the engine further reduces noise levels. This new 2.0-litre EcoBlue diesel engine is 4 decibels quieter than the outgoing 2.2-litre TDCi at idle. Ford engineers have designed an all-new integrated exhaust gas recirculation system integrated into the cylinder head. The innovative concept saves weight and space. The EGR is the first stage of the new exhaust after-treatment system, which helps make this engine the cleanest ever Ford diesel. Oxycat and diesel particulate filter are positioned close to the engine to assure a quick warm-up. followed by a SCR system that reduces NOx emissions. Urea is directly injected into the exhaust system to chemically convert NOx into nitrogen and water. For easy use, the SCR system, the urea filler, is positioned next to the fuel filler. Reduced fuel consumption, lower CO2 and NOx emissions, but still better low-end torque and higher power output, combined with outstanding durability and extended service intervals. The new Ford 2.0-litre EcoBlue diesel engine features state-of-the-art solutions and innovative design to take diesel technology to the next level.